Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I'm continuing my Marvel Legends Blob Series, and this is figure number 6, which is Xorn. Very cool figure. Been looking forward to him. One of the ones I really like out of the wave. Comes with the left leg of Blob, which you can see below. Standard packaging here. Little bio there, which I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read that one. And some statistics. Decent wave. Had some pretty crappy figures though, but I also had some good figures that I wanted, and I think overall it's worth it, especially for the Build-A-Figure. And this was made by Hasbro in 2006, so let's take a quick break and we'll get him out of the package. Alright, we're back with Xorn, and first off, the left leg of the Blob. Very awesome. Only 2 more figures and I'll have him complete. But onto Xorn. First off, I've seen other people review this figure and I've heard a couple people talk about Xorn. I particularly never really knew the character. I got out of comics for a long time, so I kind of missed out on this point in time, I guess. But up until I got this figure and read the back of the packaging, I thought this was actually Magneto, and I've heard other people talk about it that it was Magneto. But if that's what you think, then I think you're wrong, because on the package it says otherwise. But if you couldn't read it earlier when I had it on there, if you can pause it and read it, then I'd suggest looking it up on Wikipedia, because it seemed kind of interesting. Would have been nice to read that in the book. Seemed like it would have been kind of cool. But it does kind of look like Magneto though, a little bit. Anyways, onto the figure himself. Very nice looking sculpt. You know, I'm sure it's not a brand new sculpt for this figure, but it does look very nice. It's got it's kind of a little jacket on. It's kind of a harder rubber, but it's still kind of movable. Underneath, he's got like some chains going around his chest and some metal. It's really cool. And of course, his metal mask, which is very nicely sculpted. I really like that. It looks really good. And just the outfit he's wearing looks really cool. I like that yellow and black with the X-Men logo. Very cool. And if you see all just the sculpting and everything with the lines and just all the stuff throughout his pants, they definitely did a lot of work on that. Looks really good. And of course the helmet comes off, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool looking face. But onto articulation, which he actually has quite a bit. Ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulder, the swivel at the upper bicep, and I kind of like how his shoulders kind of pointed, like his jacket goes out. I think that's a really nice touch. It's just not the regular ball joint. But then he has double jointed elbows and ball jointed hands, with pre-molded hands, of course. But it's okay. I'm not growing on these things as long as they're not just some stupid position. At least these hands look decent. But up and down torso joint, as well as the swivel at the waist, ball jointed hips. For some reason it looks like, if you can see the lines right there, maybe for another body, but it had that joint right there, but this one does not. But this was probably a previous mold. But double jointed knees, a swivel at the mid calf, and then look at the side to side pivot on this thing. It's really loose. I guess they're not loose, they just have a lot of free movement. Most of them don't move that far. But very cool. Goes back and forward too, of course. So it definitely has a lot of great articulation. And very good sculpt, great paint detail, and just a cool looking figure. Definitely one of my favorites out of the wave. But you know, even though I don't really know the character, he's definitely a cool figure to have. So that was Xorn. Thanks for checking him out.